then there was one point at which I didn't know whether I wanted to become an actor. But because she looks that beautiful, she looks that fair, she's got perfect features, we consider them to be actors and actresses. So that's how I was. I grew up seeing Trisha and Simran and all of them. But I always had this insecurity when I was in Georgia doing medicine. So I was with these Georgians, people who were very fair, and then they didn't have pimples, but I had all of this. And I didn't know whether I could accept this or accept myself for who I was. And then I come back to India, and I'm so happy that Alphonse picked me for Premam. I was so nervous the day the movie got released. I was wondering, what if people abroad are going to be there teasing me? What are our guys going to say? They're obviously going to say, I don't look like Simran, I don't look like Trisha. So there's going to be bad news for me. And then I ended up seeing tweets after I went back to Georgia. People were actually happy seeing someone in their own skin. And that made me feel so confident about myself. And then I wondered, okay, maybe that is all it is. Maybe if there's somebody up there, a lot of people will feel very happy about how they look. So that is how I felt when I got into the industry. It's just that I've been one of you. I've been equally insecure during one period in my life. It took a million souls to actually reach out and tell me that I look beautiful the way I did. My first film, Premam, I was accepted with my pimples, with everything I thought was a flaw. But everybody loved me for the way I looked. So I thought I'm in a place where I get to inspire, or at least when I grew up, I did not see somebody who was at least saying normal. So I felt that if I was going to help another 10 people out there, I consider myself blessed. We generally look at the whole population and we think that there are few people who are mocking at people of this color. But honestly speaking, when I was in school and college, I grew up with friends who would look at a girl who had a darker boyfriend and said that, hey, you can actually do better. You're way out of his league. And when you see a guy with a girl who's a little darker, you end up saying, I think there's something else this guy is. What does he see in this girl? So we end up saying such things, and it's just nobody, no person who is there trying to make you feel bad. It's just us. We must have at some point of time passed that comment, and right now it's coming back to us. It's just a boomerang. So when we start putting out positive views about how we feel about others instead of pointing. And another thing is social media. Right now, just because you have this curtain of anonymity, you end up writing whatever you want. You just say something when you're not in a very good mood, but the problem is it affects someone else somewhere else. So you have that power to actually create a change. Come on, I just told you that I felt insecure. I didn't see any of you. But come on, few of you from here would have said something sweet about me, right? When the film released. So I believed that and I took it, and that's how I felt good. So I think it's just about, it's nobody else. It's not like the world is trying to bring you down. You were there, and it can even be us. We were there at a very naive period, at a very bad period where we said some wrong things, but it's time we change. We know that it is possible for us to sin, but then it's important for us to consider or respect others' feelings and accept them for who they are. Just look at their character and just fall in love. That is all. I'm working with Rana Daggubati on a film. So it's for Virata Parvam. And that guy is phenomenal. I generally, on a poster, I've seen whether it's female oriented or it has a huge hero, but the woman has a bigger part. I've always seen the guy's name first. And then they released a poster which had mine on top. And yesterday, we just shot the scene yesterday. And he said, you know what, on the title cards, I'm going to make sure your name comes up first before mine. So this is not something that I want. I want the film to work. I want people to watch it. I want them to be drawn into a particular world. That's all I think about. But here there's a guy who goes a step forward and he says, this film is about you. I want this to be yours. So let me do that on the title card. It'll be your name first. So it takes something. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of you need to be so sure of how you feel and how powerful you feel that you don't need this for yourself. If it's there, if it's hers, she needs it. You don't need a guy's name forward. You don't need someone who is much more famous. Actually, we don't think about it. I think it's always such a way where I don't think about it. Okay, it's his name which comes first. It's already a given thought in your head that you just don't need your name to be there. But when it's said out loud, saying that it's yours, you need to be there, you deserve to be there. And when you don't have to fight for it, there's already someone telling you that, educating you, telling that needs to be there. It's different. The producers, everybody is shocked and they're so welcoming of that thought. And I think that's how you spread this kind of a thought. So, I'm glad that this is already existing in.
ఇండియాలో అమ్మాయిలు ఇలా అయిపోయారా?
అమ్మాయిలు కాదు, అమ్మాయి భానుమతి ఒక్కటే పీస్, 2 కులాలు 2 మతాలు, హైబ్రిడ్ పిల్ల.
నువ్వు నీ అగ్రికల్చర్ భాష